Good morning, friends. I figured I would bring you back. It's been a little while for a Sunday supper. A lot of things been going on, and most of you all know that still trying to kind of get over, or not get over that, but heal from that. Let me put it that way. There will be no getting over it. But anyways, let me let y'all say hey to my sweet little Macy. Don't want to say hi to Macy. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, sweet boy. Hi. Yeah, him's mama's man. Yes. Him's got a cute little red sweater. Yes, him does. Oh my goodness. Where you going? But I figured I would jump on here. We're going to do some pork chops, some steamed broccoli, maybe some oven roasted potatoes, maybe some rolls. Not 100% sure on that one, but nevertheless, we got to make some Sunday supper, and I just set the pork chops out. So I got a pretty good deal on these pork chops. They're the thick cut ones. They're probably over an inch thick, if that, and I've got 9 chops here. I might put one of them up. I don't know. I might put this pack up and cook the biggest ones. So that's what we're going to go ahead and let them thaw out. I done took leftovers out of the fridge because I need to get rid of that. But I would like to talk about these glasses. I paired, or I'm collabing with, and this part of the video is sponsored by Zymph. They offer very affordable eyewear. As you can see, I do wear contacts, but I love being able to have glasses when I need them. So this company was good enough and gracious enough to collab with me on this video, on this portion, and I love their glasses. They are very well made, very well put together, and they have the blue blocking lenses. They have the color changing lenses if you want them, but they are so affordable. They are great quality. They have anti-glare, they have anti-scratch. Anything you could think of that you would need, Zymph does offer that. That's ZINFF, and I will have all their information linked down below. They sent me this pair, and I just got it in the gray color, the clear material. They're very light, they're very sturdy. And then I also got this pair. How about we take a seat while I talk to y'all about this one? But this is how they come. This is the name. I know it's backwards. I don't know if it'll flip around or not, but it's ZINFF. This is the case you get, and it's a magnetic clasp that is very easy. They both come wrapped in their little cleaning cloth. And then this color was just a light pink color that I got. And let's see. So this is the first pair. You all can decide which one y'all like better. And here is my second pair. And those are the pink ones. I love them both, but you all let me know which ones are your favorites. These are the light pink ones, and these are the gray ones. And I was trying to see if I could remember the names, but I'll put the names of each one underneath the glasses. So here are the light gray ones, and the name should be down here at the bottom. And here are the light pink ones, which I love them both. I think they both fit my face very well, but I'll have the name down here too. So I will have all of their company's information and a discount code and everything linked down below, so you all can jump on in and get yourself some of these great, wonderful glasses. I know you're going to love the company as much as I do. This is the second time I have worked with them, so a huge shout out to Zymph for sponsoring this portion of today's video. All right, y'all. It is many hours later. My uncle come by, so we spent some time with him. It is time to start getting supper ready, and poor little Mason, him's having a hard time, y'all. Him's having one of his bad days today, right along with Mommy, because we miss Peppy a bunch. And I know y'all saw in the one video where I have a very hard time being in the kitchen because my little shadow is not here with me. He's here with me, but he's not physically here with me. And that just hurts my heart so, so much. And I don't think it will ever be the same. And matter of fact, I know it's not going to be the same. So I'm not going to hide it. I'm real. My whole family is hurt by this. And we're just so saddened, and it's gonna take a while, and we'll have our good days and our sad days and our good moments and our sad moments where it just hits us, and that is grief. So it's not that we're weird, you know. A pet is part of the family. A pet is not a pet in my eyes. He was more like my child, so it's gonna take me a while, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I know he is running up in heaven and pain-free and not hurting. But it doesn't help the human, selfish part of me that wants him here. So, but anywho, let's go ahead and try to get some supper started. I'm going to go ahead and flip y'all around here in just a second. I know I said I was going to make pork chops, but we're going to do bacon-wrapped, thick-cut pork chops in the oven. And then I'm just going to take it easy and do these simply steam. They are the Tuscan seasoned broccoli. I've got 3 bags of those. And then I'm just going to make some oven roasted potatoes. And I think that's probably going to be it. It is a gloomy day. It's Sunday, obviously. Both of the boys are on their way home from their girlfriends. And I'm cooking a good Sunday supper. It's the first one since Pepper's passed, so I'm trying to get back into it. And we're just going to do some oven roasted taters. I think I said that. I don't know. My brain is not braining. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that started. So let's get to cooking, y'all. I'm trying to start these early so I can just kind of put them in the fridge and they'll be ready to go. It's only 3 o'clock right now, but I don't want to be, you know, rushing to try to get stuff done. So these are the thick cut chops that I have, and I showed y'all those earlier. So we're just going to take probably 2 to 3 pieces of this bacon to wrap these, but we're going to season these up first. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside. I'm going to bring over a sheet of wax paper, and that way we can get these pork chops seasoned up. So that's what we're going to do real quick. That way we don't make a huge mess on our counter. But we'll see. And I have to know if anybody has decorated for Christmas yet. Like, have y'all started decorating for Christmas? Or when do y'all decorate for Christmas? I need a little extra joy in my life, so I think I might start decorating tomorrow since I'm off work. So yeah, I'm just curious. Have you or haven't you? Let me go get my seasonings for this and see what we're gonna season with. Just trying to figure out what all I want to put on there because I don't really know. Maybe some smoked onion. Okay. So I think we're going to do some smoked onion by Kinder's. We're going to do some cowboy butter by Kinder's, and then some white pepper. And of course, I got to get just a little bit of salt. These are thick cut chops, so we got to make sure we have them seasoned pretty good. Now we're going to do some white pepper. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side as well. Ah, don't do that. And now the cowboy butter. Okay, so once we get all of this in here, I might just flip them over and then kind of get the extra seasoning on the bottom too. We don't waste too much seasoning. don't. Now I'm going to have to clean up my counter too. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Now, since we've got those sides seasoned, we're just going to put a little bit extra on the other side. Let me wash my hands off real quick before I touch my bottles again. Now, I think I'm just going to do cowboy butter on this side. Then we're going to wrap them in bacon. Okay, now, keeps a little bit of less mess on here. Not all the way, but some. Cutting open this bacon. Let me get this off here. Ugh. So now we'll wrap this in bacon. We'll start at the top and then just kind of wrap it tight. And like I said, it probably will take about 2 to 3 pieces of bacon. I just used half this pack so I don't cross-contaminate what I don't use, because I don't want to, you know, waste bacon. But I'm just going to go ahead and keep wrapping these, and then I will bring you back once we're all done. So I've got them wrapped. I'm just going to go ahead and transfer them onto this greased baking sheet, and they will all fit on here. I'm saying it. All right, so now we've got all of these wrapped. These are going to go into a 350 degree oven for about 1 hour. So we've got the pork chops done. They're in the oven. I got to peel some taters so we can do the quick and easy way of the oven roasted potatoes. I do them in the microwave for a little while, and then I finish them off in the oven. They are so good. And then I just got these, the Great Value brand of the dinner rolls. They're the yeast rolls. And I decided to go ahead and do the chops in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. Start checking them at 30 minutes until the internal temp gets to 165. Just make sure of that. Just until the internal temp gets to 145, and they'll be done. So as long as you get to there, like I said, start checking them at 20 minutes and see how they are. Now, I need to peel all these potatoes and get those ready. So that's what we're doing right now. So let's take these into this. So now that we've got these done, we're going to go ahead and season them on up and then get them wrapped in plastic wrap and get them into the microwave for about 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead with some avocado oil. You could use veggie oil, olive oil, anything. We're going to add some sea salt. I'm just using the pink Mediterranean sea salt. And we're going to do some fresh ground pepper, and we're going to give these a toss together, and we'll get the plastic wrap on them. But we got to grab one secret ingredient. This is sour cream and onion powder. I get it from the little Cheese and More store down in Gap Mills, West Virginia. They actually have a website, and I think they will ship, but it's like a Amish Mennonite store that we have. So I'm just going to put about 1/4 cup of that in there, and then I'm just going to toss these around, and I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter in there too, just to kind of help everything stick together. Now the saran wrap. Let's see. You just want to try to get it on there as tight as you can get it, and then it helps steam the potatoes, and they get so tender, and it soaks up all that flavor. Plus, it's a huge time saver for the oven. So these go into the microwave for about 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my baking sheet ready, and we are going to put these yeast rolls on there. I don't know really. There's only supposed to be 10 in here, so I'll try to. There's actually a few more. There's 11. I got a bonus one according to this bag, because the bag only says 10 rolls. I got an extra. So I just took the potatoes out. We are going to just go ahead and let these sit here and get happy, and then we will finish them up. So we're just going to take this saran wrap off. Be careful. You don't want it to get you. And we're just going to stir this together. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of beef bouillon to it. Not a lot, because it will get too salty. Alright, let me get the beef bouillon out. You could even do chicken bouillon if you wanted. But I like a little bit of this, or some beefy onion soup mix. That would be good too. So that's about a teaspoon of the beef bouillon. And I left the skins on my taters. You feel free to peel them if you want, but these were white potatoes anyway, so the skins are not as tough, but I love tater skins. So it doesn't bother me in the least. So that is done. Now you could put them in the oven and broil them if you wanted to, or you can just do like this, because they are absolutely tender. They are so good. So good. Let me know if you try this one and what you think of it. I want to say hi. Say hi. To my sweet boy. Yeah. Yeah, to my sweet boy. And look at them other people. Say hi, peoples. Thank you for praying for me and my mama and my family. Yeah. See, I'm still having a hard time, but I'll get through it. My sweet boy. Mwah. You sweet, sweet boy. Him's mama's baby. Him's getting extra spoiled, if that's even possible, because they were both spoiled. So I am still working on the food. I got the Tuscan broccoli. I steamed it in the microwave for a little bit, like the bag said, but now I'm just got it in a skillet with a little bit of butter, and I'm just finishing the broccoli in this skillet to make sure all the flavors in there. So potatoes are done. The rolls just got to go pop in the oven for a little bit, and it'll be ready to eat. All right, y'all, so we are getting ready to sit down and eat. We have got our Tuscan broccoli, and I just put some Parmesan cheese over the top of it. I have our potatoes. They're so good. They're the sour cream and onion potatoes. And I've got our bacon wrapped pork chops. They are cooked to perfection. And so now it's time for us to sit down and have a nice Sunday supper. If you are in need of prayer, please let me know down below, and I would be honored to pray for you all. But until next time, from my heart to yours, God bless. Bye.